The Bill Gates Foundation has funded research at Leiden University Medical Center in the Netherlands to turn mosquitoes into flying syringes, to turn mosquitoes into little vaccinators who can flit around the air and vaccinate people, potentially against their will and certainly without their knowledge. This is some pretty dystopian stuff, but a study published late last month in the New England Journal of Medicine has shown that they now have an effective way of using mosquitoes to inject human beings with various vaccines, in particular malaria, but possibly other payloads as well in the future. So on the one hand, people are saying, hold on, Bill Gates is going to inject me with a vaccine. This is the most horrifying thing imaginable. I'm not going to be able to stop it. I'm not going to be able to even know about it. Dystopian. On the other hand, though, just to keep an open mind, it might make some sense in certain places. This is an unpopular opinion. I'm not totally opposed to the Bill Gates weaponizing mosquitoes to inject people with vaccines, because if I just look at Nigeria, 13% of deaths per year in Nigeria are from malaria. Nigeria leads the world in malaria deaths. Okay, I'm talking about almost 200,000 people per year. If the government could protect people against that, that would be a good thing. If they could do it while allaying ethical concerns, if they could do that in a way that wouldn't cause more harm than good. We're not talking about the COVID vaccine here. We're not talking about some really controversial vaccine. We're talking about malaria. The malaria vaccine, for instance, is not produced or even developed using cells from aborted babies. Some vaccines are. That was one of the big ethical concerns with the COVID vaccine, is that to mandate the COVID vaccine is to mandate that people cooperate with evil, even in a distant way, because the COVID vaccines were developed and in some cases produced using cells from aborted babies. So the question over a scientific advancement like this, I don't think is totally black and white. If you are just a hardcore libertarian or individualist ideologue, you would say, yeah, it is black and white, forget about that. No Bill Gates, no vaccines, no nothing. But if you take politics a little bit more classically than all that, then you have to take it seriously. The question then you have to ask yourself is not merely about procedure, but about substance. Who is the one pushing this stuff? Is it the government? Is it some rogue liberal billionaire? Well, that probably wouldn't be that good. Is it the legitimate public authority? Do these people take ethics seriously? Or do they, like our present liberal elites, not have any serious sense of ethics? It's going to matter more. It's going to matter less whether the government does something or doesn't do something. It's going to matter more what kind of government we have, what the substance of the issues is. That's a deeper, nuanced conversation that our modern political age has no patience for. That was a good clip, huh? What do you think? If you want more clips like that, you know what you got to do? You got to subscribe. That's what you got to do. You got to ring that bell. You got to ring that bell. You got to make sure you get all the notifications, and we'll see you next time.